Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a really different video than the ones I already did before. I saw a few people on YouTube doing this type of videos and I thought it was really fun, so I decided to share with you my November favorites. I have here a little list of my November favorites, so let's start. On November I read 3 books. They are all in Portuguese, but I will make sure that I put here the English title of each book in case you are interested. The first book that I read, it's this one called Eu Sou Gato. I believe the literal English translation is I am a cat. The author, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, it's Natsume Soseki. He's a Japanese author. It's a Japanese classic, I believe. And overall, I enjoyed reading it, even though it was really hard for me because I feel like in some aspects you need to be Japanese to understand everything, and because I'm not, I couldn't understand, I think I couldn't understand the real meaning of the book, but it's a really good book. My favorite one from him, it's Kokoro, which I really enjoyed that book. But this one is also a great book if you are interested in classic romances. So yeah. The second book that I read was Radio Silêncio. The literal translation is Radio Silence, from Alice Oseman. She's the writer of Heartstopper. I used to be a huge fan of Heartstopper when I was younger, like when I was 16 maybe. I had all of the books because I really like it. This book, and I thought it would be interesting, and it was fun to read. I read it really fast because I was captivated, but it's not one of my favorites. It's not really my style. I thought it would be a little different, but it's still fun. Maybe if you are younger, you will enjoy it. But yeah. Third book, my favorite, was As Aventuras de Sherlock Holmes, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. This book has 12 stories that were published in a magazine called The Strand. The author is Arthur Conan Doyle, and I really enjoyed reading this book. It was definitely my favorite of this month, and I can't wait to read more stories of Sherlock Holmes because it was just so much fun. So I really recommend it if you are into, I don't know, classics and maybe mystery. Sherlock Holmes is really fun to read. Talking about Sherlock Holmes, on November I watched, I believe, 1 series and 1 movie. I enjoy watching something while I'm studying. It may be not the best, but it makes me still study because it's really hard for me to concentrate and actually study. And so I decided to watch Sherlock. I really enjoyed maybe like the first seasons, then the last one, I don't know what happened, but I think it was, I don't know, they got a little bit lost about like what Sherlock Holmes is supposed to be, but it's still really fun. I really recommend it. And I watched The Devil Wears Prada, like a classic, I know. Really enjoyed it. I think it was fun. I don't know, I don't have a lot to say about that movie. Now passing on candles. I'm really obsessed with candles these days, so I got this candle, which is so pretty. It's tobacco vanilla scented, and it's just so pretty. I got it on Pepco. If you are from Europe, I believe we have a lot of stores like this in Europe, and I already like use it a lot because I really like having candles light on, and I just love the details. I've been really enjoying having a chandelier. I don't really know how you call this, but a candle holder. I got this one on Action, and I just been really loving lighting like this type of candles. For makeup, I have two products. The first one is this Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid. I believe it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury or the e.l.f. one, but I don't have e.l.f. here, so I found this dupe, and the shade is 010 Fair Light, and it's really fun to use it. I really enjoy it. It gives a little bit of like a really light coverage, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I also decided to add to my skincare routine, my makeup routine, a bronzing powder. Well, I don't wish to look more tan. It's just like sometimes because I have oily skin and I have to put powder on my face, it looks like, I don't know, just like a ghost with no dimension, and like, I don't know, I just don't think it really looks that good. So when I put a little bit of bronzing, I feel like my skin looks much better and more like livid. And this one is from Essence, and it's for lighter skin, obviously, because I have lighter skin. The shade is 01 Natural. Last thing that I'm going to talk about is CDs. This one is from Enya, and I don't really know which album is this. I believe it's the famous one. I unfortunately don't have the case anymore because this was my dad's. And I also really enjoyed listening to this CD, which is Symphony Number 5 from Peter. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. If you watch my previous video, I actually bought this on a flea market for €1, and I think it was such a great purchase, and I'm so happy about it. This was my favorites of November. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much I enjoyed making it. I think it's such a fun idea to share what I enjoyed the most this month, and tell me if you guys enjoyed this type of videos or if you prefer the videos that I usually do. I personally don't really know yet, but I think it was so much fun, and see you next time.